Hello friends, today we will discuss about top AWS services. There are more than 175 fully featured services available with AWS. We will take few because we cannot cover all the services, but we will take top 15 services, so you will have a clear idea what are different AWS services. So first service is Amazon S3. So S3 is just like a container. If you want to have something stored in your, if you want to store a photo, or you want to store a notepad file or something you want to store, so you must have some container. So S3 works like a container. So it is used for storing, retrieving, and the data plays a prominent role in cloud computing. So to store and retrieve the data, this S3 is a platform. So S3 you can use, store, upload or retrieve larger file up to 5 TB. So after 5 TB there is one more services, we will discuss this after some times. So second service is Amazon EC2. It stands for Elastic Computing Cloud. Elastic Computing Cloud provide you scalable computing capacity in the AWS cloud. It is just like a virtual PC. If you want that, you need a Microsoft server or you need a Linux server, so you can create a EC2 instance in AWS and you will have your PC ready within 4 to 5 minutes. So you need not to store you need not to purchase a computer or server, or you need not to separately install this a Microsoft OS or something. You can create just a simple instance. So it is having different types of instance available. For general purpose you can create, for computer optimized instance, for memory optimized, for storage optimized instance. There are different types of instance available. So third service is AWS Lambda. Lambda is a service that allows users to run code without any servers. Amazon Lambda execute the code only when the user need and scale automatically. Users pay only for the compute time. No need to charge when your code is not running. When you want to run a code, then only it will charge. Actually, the cloud services provides you the feasibility that when you use that services, then only you will your charge will be your bill will be created. So this way, this is a service which allows users to run code without any server. This is Amazon Glacier. It is if you want to store your data for longer time, it is just like a warehouse. You can create Amazon Glacier, or you are having in S3 you have a limited capacity of 5 TB. You can create this Amazon Glacier and store large amount of data here also, and for longer time period also. SNS is simple. Amazon SNS stands for Simple Notification Service. So it is a notification service. If you want, if some events occurs and you want to have a notification for that event, you can use this Amazon notification service. Just for example, if your EC2 instance, you have created one Microsoft server, okay, in from your EC2 instance, and if its hard disk is it is fulfill about 90%, then if you want that after 90%, you must need a SMS, some notification alert. So with this simple notification service, you can create that events. Amazon Cloudfront, as we have discussed, Amazon Cloudfront is just like it is a content for content delivery. This server, this Cloudfront is used. You with this Amazon Cloudfront, you have a lower latency to access your data. You will have a lower latency, so you can access your services or data fast with use of Amazon Cloudfront. This Amazon EBS Elastic Block Storage, just like a external hard disk. If you want that, if you want to add some hard disk to your existing instance, you can use this EBS. There are two types of EBS available, like SSD and HSD. Just in your computer you are having SSD disk or your HSD disk. Same way you can use this EBS. You can use EBS service to move data from one instance to another instance without losing the stored data at your EBS. Amazon Kinesis is just if you are dealing about a large data, just like from you are getting a feed from social media and you have to process the data, and only the after processing data you have to send something to consumer. So you can use the services. It can collect, log and event data from different services like service, desktop and mobile services, and then it can process the data and deliver you the required output. One most important service is Amazon VPC. It is used for networking. Just if you want to create your virtual private cloud or you want to create your own network, you can use this VPC. By this Amazon VPC, you can your data will be secure because it will not expose to outside people on network. You can create that public facing subnets of your web servers that you have access to network, and you can also place your backend systems such as database or application servers in backend, which is having in a private facing subnets with no internet access. So this way this VPC let you provision a logical isolation sections of AWS cloud where you can launch AWS resources in virtual network that you define. Amazon SQS is just for queuing purpose. It is used using SQN. You can send, store and retrieve messages between software component at any volume without losing messages or requiring other services to be available. So you can use this SQN services for simple queuing purpose. One more important service is Amazon Elastic Beanstalk. Developers can easily deploy the service and web application developed with .NET, Java, PHP, Python and more without providing any infra. You can simply upload your code and this service will automatically handle the deployment from capacity provisioning, load balancing, auto scaling to application health monitoring. At the same time, you retain full control over AWS resources, powering your application and can access the underlying resources at any time. DynamoDB is a fully managed NoSQL database that supports document data structure and key values that offered by Amazon.com. This DynamoDB can handle more than 10 trillion requests per day, which is a lot of data, and can support peaks of more than 20 million requests per second. So this way, because of this, many organizations are using this DynamoDB. Amazon RDS is relation database. It is a fully SQL database cloud service that allow user to operate and create relation database. Amazon Elastic Cache is a memory cache system service on the cloud and support Radius and Memcache. Elastic Cache improves the memory performance by CPU intensive queries and caching input-output queries in memory for quicker result. So this is used for memory cache. Amazon Redshift is a fully managed data warehouse service in the cloud. It is used for warehouse services like Readcept give you to access structured data from existing SQL, ODBC and JDBC. When you execute the large query, it divides the query into small parts and assign them among the multiple nodes for parallel operation. According to user requirement, it controls the nodes and Readcept. So what happens normally, this is a common problem when you have a large amount of data and when you are making the query from that data, it takes time. So what it does, it divides your query into small parts and assign them along the multiple nodes for parallel processing or operation of that data. The platform provides the storage system that lets companies store petabytes of data in easy to access cluster that can be queried in parallel. So this way, this is also is a very important service. So I have discussed 15 services. On next video we will have hands-on on some of the services. Thank you for watching this video.